The much anticipated match day 5 of the UEFA Champions League has come and gone. But definitely, there were some things we were hoping to ascertain with this match day 5. There were some battles. At the end of the day, I think one of the things we have been able to ascertain may be the best team in the world. Let's talk about Bayern Munich against Arsenal. Well, that was a top game to watch. I mean, when you talk about a game that gave us 90 minutes of non-stop action,
class.
it was as advertised. It was a classic,
as expected.
It was a classic game, a game of all time. Yeah, but let's talk about the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about Arsenal. How good is Arsenal right about now? And because you know, I don't want to talk to Tunde right now because Tunde was just a hype Arsenal up and down because so I would like to talk with Fahad, the neutral, who will be objective. How good is Arsenal right now based on what we saw on Wednesday in that game with Bayern Munich?
Well, if you look at Arsenal right now, I think one thing they've been missing over the years is the squad depth, and they've been asking for it over time. I think one of the reasons why they lost in their last two encounters when it comes to fighting for the Premier League.
Yeah, title races.
They didn't have that squad depth that if a player goes on injury, it's very, very hard.
There was one season it was Saliba that went on injury and title race ended. Then the other one it was Havertz that went on injury and so it just felt like.
And if you look at what happened on Wednesday, was that first half Bayern played very well.
Mm-hmm. Control possession.
Arsenal scored first, Bayern equalized, and it felt like okay, Bayern are back into this game. And then the second half came, made the changes, and when you see the changes he made, changes brought those goals actually. You look at Calafiori crossing the ball for Madueke to get in the goal, and then for the third goal it was
Martinelli, another sub.
Now if you look at Bayern Munich, when you're looking for a goal, and then your attacking sub is Nicolas Jackson. I'm sorry, you're not ambitious enough.
Oh Lord,
you're not ambitious enough. That's the fact, because if you look at it, and one thing is Bayern Munich fans have been complaining that okay, why are we not getting more players into the squad, because the squad looks thin actually.
It looks like after the starting 11, you look at the bench and you don't see any player that is even half as good as those who are in the starting lineup.
Arsenal was dead.
If you look at it, that apart from the fact that they have likes of Alphonso Davies injured, they have likes of
Jama Musiala injured.
The bench is not. He has to bring on the likes of Guerrero, Goretzka. I mean, you're looking for a goal.
These are not updates or these are not upgrades.
They're not even
on the guys that started.
You're looking for a goal, you're bringing in
Guerrero.
You're bringing in Goretzka. I mean, you don't want to. That's just like saying you're going defensive. I think that's what happened. The bench was what separated Bayern Munich from Arsenal on Wednesday.
Is Arsenal the best team in the world right now?
I mean,
is that a question?
You are top of the Premier League. You just lost one game. Top of the Champions League. You've not lost any game. Consider just one goal. So it's safe to say the best team in the world.
Celebrate grace.
See, all these are just
Celebrate grace now.
But seriously, Tunde, how do you feel as an Arsenal fan? Because Arsenal it's been a journey, a painful journey, tough journey.
Yes, it has been tough.
Journey of heartbreak.
This is our harvest.
So finally arriving at this juncture, how do you feel?
You know, I've never felt this way before supporting Arsenal. The confidence and everything. You know, we have Chelsea match on Sunday, and I'm not even panicking at all, even though it's Champions League. Even whatever come out of the game, it doesn't stop us from getting.
If you can take out Bayern Munich like that,
so
the almighty,
while we were
having
our clean sheet, people were like, okay, there will come a week where we'll be playing Tottenham, Bayern Munich, and Chelsea. People were expecting Arsenal to drop big points. I don't want to mention any points, and then we played 2 out of 3 already, and we won 2 already. So, and that's impressive, Despite not having none of our strikers available, not having Gabriel, the leader at the back, and we are still. It's not even obvious. Those guys were missing. It's not obvious. So, Arteta has done a brilliant job, and much more accolades to our sporting director, to Better. You know, the type of
But can you really give this to Better? Because Better only came in last summer.
Yes, but the time
can you give small out of this accolade to Edu? Because
no,
Edu also built
yes,
a large part of this.
But you see,
this team.
the type of recruitment they made this season, you know, the deadline recruitment they did, which are easy and they can't pay. I think, I didn't mean it was Edu. I don't think they would have been able to do that.
It's like building a house.
Yes.
They usually say that the finishing is the most important thing. The
And-
painting, the fittings. It's not about the
Yes.
you can build blocks within 2 days and you'll have reached roofing. But when it comes to doing the POP, the fitting, and I think the fitting, the finishing is what Better came to do.
Yes, and the type of negotiation he was doing, you know, the way he
I
negotiated.
mean, getting a
Gyökeres
champion,
deal.
no, that was the one hell of
Season
it.
long loan,
One
getting
hell of it.
Gyökeres for just around 17 million. It's a good deal compared to, you know, Sesko at that price. Watamade at that price, Isaac at that price, you know, Arsenal,
Even Ekitike
at that price. So Arsenal got a very and Better is deserve his accolades too. So let's be honest. You know, Arsenal, we are there. You know, while I was watching the post-match interviews, you know, last night I couldn't sleep. I was too joyous and I was just watching different series of interviews. I watched the one Owen Greaves did with, was it Mikel Arteta? Yes. And he told him this Arsenal team is reminding me of Manchester United of, was it
2008?
Yes, that, you know, a very complete team, and they can play at every phase or angle of football. If you are coming aggressive, you meet them there. If you are coming with long balls, they will be there. Short passes,
if you are playing
they will be
deep,
there.
they are
Free
there.
kicks, they are
If
there.
you take the formation, if you take the ball from them,
Bring
and
any
that's
type
the
of
beauty
system.
counter, they are there.
Bring any type of system, they are there. That's the face Arsenal currently.
Well, the 2008, you know, set of Manchester United won the double, the Champions League and the Premier League.
Yes.
Is this something that Arsenal seriously can target? This one is not about let's just go and let's see what happens. Can Arsenal deliberately target a double this year? And the double, I'm not talking about Carabao Cup and Premier League. I'm talking about the Premier League and the Champions League.
That's the target already, but you know, we know it's a very difficult journey because it's a season-long football, and we should not forget the fact that when it comes to Champions League, we still have good teams that may even recruit more players in January. Arsenal are yet to face difficult team like PSG, Real Madrid. You know,
Mbappe scored 4.
Yes, Mbappe scored 4. You
Wednesday.
know, and you know, cup is most of the time consistency doesn't really win your cup. You need a little bit of luck to, you know, things like that. So, and you know,
Liverpool was the best team in the group stage last season. They didn't go back the second round.
So, you know, things like that can also jeopardize someone's dream of winning some particular trophies. But this Arsenal team we are looking at currently, they've learned when it comes to when if you see, you know, like I said something yesterday, that the type of energy they are putting into games. You know, Thierry asked them that, okay, you guys are now the top of discussion on everywhere, social media. Arsenal is the best. That is it getting to you guys? Are you feeling yourself? He said no. That they are playing every match as if their life is on the line because they've learned. They learned the difficult way. You know, at times I do tell people that if I tell you that there's a pit there, don't go near that place. You fall inside that tip. Inside that pitch, you may want to work there because you've never fallen before. But if you are falling, and not even once, twice or thrice, became third, 3 seasons in a row, you know, those things. It was even part of what Vincent Kompany said. He said, because it's our home, the ball boys are also delaying the ball. That because probably
It's part of the game.
Yes, he said probably because of what has happened to Arteta in the past 3 seasons, all those small details now
they
matters to him because he wants to win at all costs. He wants to win at all costs.
And talking about that, there is one person that we have really not talked about, and that is Mikel Arteta. How much of the accolades Fahad should go to Mikel Arteta? Because, I mean, this is a man that, according to most Arsenal fans, he should have lost his job like 2 years ago, and see what he's doing now.
I mean, if you look at Mikel Arteta, he's done, I won't say very well, done fantastically well. Because if you look at when Arsenal came third, second, 3 times in a row. I mean, he was the one they were asking for his head on the chopping board. Like, get this man out of here. Like,
Doesn't have the winning mentality. He's not experienced enough. Blah blah blah.
They'll tell you 5 years without any trophy. They'll tell you 6 years without any trophy. But now, right now, his boys are actually doing very well. They are playing very well. They're playing. I won't say they're playing beautiful football, but then they are playing football at all phases.
Are we not playing beautiful football?
I mean, sometimes.
See, the good thing about Arsenal, I think the mistake before was that he always wanted to play beautiful football. Now I feel like he has learned how to mix it up. If you want to do Bagbara Guguru, we did there.
If you are coming with bandits, you are there.
And if you also want us to touch
if
it,
you are coming with terrorists, with suicide bomber,
if you are coming on with around football, we can do around too. And if you want us to play sexy football, we can do that. So he has been able to mix it up everywhere.
So I think the accolades has to be given to him because he's found a way to make sure his players play to their capacity. And when the player goes out injured, found a way to bring in another player that will actually play. That might not be up to what the other player.
But won't drop the quality too much.
The bar will still be there at some point.
I think we have to give him kudos on that. He has done very honestly, and honestly, he's done very well.
There you go. Arsenal right about now, according to Tunde and so many Arsenal fans out there, the best team in the world. And honestly, you cannot question it.
Tell me a better
Top of the Premier League table with as much as 6
there's
points.
a team that they are calling themselves the world champion. But we'll see what happens on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what happens on Sunday. But for now, kudos to Arsenal.
Thank you,
honestly,
thank you.
We can't see, even the haters cannot help but celebrate grace. Celebrate grace. I mean, it's and I just want to say this that building may be painful, but if you can go through that pain, you eventually reap the fruits of that particular process. And that's what Arsenal, it was painful our building, coming in season after season and going trophyless. But look at Arsenal now. Nothing comes close. I'm sure even if they catch it, last season Arsenal, you see what they do Real Madrid. If Arsenal catch Real Madrid, if Arsenal catch Alonso Real Madrid, support